Welcome to Transmissions, where we talk all Hasbro, Takara, and third-party Transformers. On this episode, Newage brings us a small-scale Decepticon 6-changer, the new Blokees wave of figures has been revealed, and Takara Tomy unleashes the Adamas Machina Predaking combiner for a hefty price. Today is Wednesday, August 13th, 2025, and this is episode 655 of Transmissions.
Welcome to Transmissions, the podcast that is now completely produced by ChatGPT-5. I'm your host Charles, aka Big C, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Scott, the illustrious Dr. Pants.
I can assure all of you, I'm real. My intelligence is not artificial. I think I have intelligence. Anyway, hello everyone!
And Daryl, the Cybertronian Beast.
What would you like me to say, Charles? Just type it in.
Introduce yourself to the show as if you were Cybertronian Beast and use his well-known tagline.
Yes. Hello. I am Cybertronian Beast. Let's talk Transformers. Well known.
This is why we fired all the humans. All right. As always, we are. It's a joke, guys. We're still real. We're not computer generated. As always, we start off the show by thanking our Donatreons, those lovely people who support us on Patreon and PayPal. Thank you all so much for continuing to support us and keep this show going. We really appreciate it. If you are not a Donatron and would like to become one, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support, and that's where you can sign up. You get lots of perks for being a Donatron. That includes bonus content. Like our bonus show, We Like Big Bots. And that's the show where Daryl and Dr. Pants talk about the biggest bots in their collection. They've got 14 episodes. Each one focuses on a different big bot. We've also got a TFCon special that just came out last week, so you can check that out. We linked that in our show notes, so you can see what's going on with big bots at TFCon. And more coming. Scott, I mean, you mentioned you were working, trying to get something done before you went back to school. I believe you're going back next week. Got any big bots in the hopper there, buddy?
Oh, there's all kinds of big bots around, but if you mean the episode, it's not looking good, but I am still sticking by my promise that there will be more Big Bots episodes this year. 100% guaranteed. Before the end of 2025, there will not be just one, there will be multiple Big Bots episodes.
Jesus.
Wow.
Who with?
I mean,
you're writing checks Daryl's ass can't cash right now.
That's right.
Who does Daryl's ass bank with?
Well, Godspeed, sir. That's a very bold guarantee. I'm looking forward to that.
Let's see. How much time we got left?
We got like 4 months and change.
Yeah.
But what continues, and we get them pretty regularly, are new episodes of our Transformers Live Play RPG podcast, Empire of Rust. And we have bonus versions of those shows that come out every other week. So if you are a Donatron and are a fan of Empire Rust, you listen to it, you get the bonus version a week early. So you get a bonus uncut version of the episode a week early, and then the regular episode goes up in the main feed after that bonus version goes up. So this week, if you are a Donatron, you get access to episode 142, No Head for Old Mechs. And that's available right now for Donatrons on our Patreon page. The regular version of that will be up next week, August 18th at transmissionspodcast.com/rust. So just another perk for all you donatrons out there.
That's a shame. I think every mech deserves a little head.
Okay. Let's move on to look
Mike,
at
Mike? No comment from Mike from the. I'm waiting for Mike to write in now because he's never on the show anymore. But yeah, Mike, what's with the saucy titles here, bud? Come on.
Well, in all fairness, you don't listen to his show. Why would he listen to your show?
Hey,
Maybe he explained why he gives these episodes these titles in the episodes. You wouldn't know. You don't listen.
Charles, does he?
They're references to movies. So this is and currently the characters.
It's No Country for Old Men. I get it. I know. I get it. Yeah. But he's gone a little saucy with this one. That's for sure.
It's because it deals with the one main character, Magnum, who is a headmaster. It is focusing right now on his head, Pythagoras. That's why.
Yes. So get your mind out of the gutter, Daryl. The issue is in between your ears, not the name of the episode.
It's my fault.
To be fair,
yes.
Daryl may have
blaming, are we, Charles?
Daryl may have meant that every robot needs a little head, like a headmaster. Whose mind was really in the gutter? It was all of ours. We all thought it.
I mean, mine's definitely in the gutter, but I don't appreciate being blamed for that because it's totally in the gutter all the time. But is that a problem? Maybe.
I mean, not for me. I'm just you're the one who brought it up.
Send complaints to Daryl at transmissionspodcast.com so we know.
Anyway, if you want to buy our exclusive Skybound Transformers #1 with the cover art by EJ Sue, you can pick that up at transmissionspodcast.com/comic. Transformers is actually coming up on 24 issues, so it's going into its third year of Transformers comics. So get this classic issue #1. It's first printing, exactly. There's a million versions of this comic, but only one produced by a podcast. So check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got our Toy Hacks 15% off code. You can use that code throughout the month of August. That code is Star Convoy, all one word, Star Convoy. Use that code at toyhacks.com for 15% off everything at Toy Hacks. So, take advantage and make your money go a little further. Also, just a little programming note. I did another guest spot on the Nerd Off. That's on the Black Guy Who Tips premium podcast. So it's behind their paywall. So if you're a member of theirs or on their Patreon, you can listen to me talk about nerdy stuff with them this week. So, all the latest news of video games, sci-fi, TV, all that stuff. So if you are interested in that and have a subscription to their site, you can hear me on there.
I like the title, Return of the Mackie.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yes, because Anthony Mackie came back for season 2 of Twisted Metal. So that was one of the topics about the host, Rod, the host of that show, loves that show for how bad Anthony Mackie's acting is. So he enjoys the show.
I haven't watched it myself, but I knew he came back.
I enjoyed that show. It's been good. I like that show. Right. I've finished watching all of season 1 when it came out, and I started watching season 2, and I like it. I used to play Twisted Metal like a lot when it originally came out. It was amazing.
Yeah,
and so I've enjoyed it. The with Will Arnett as the voice of what the hell is his name? The
Sweet
clown
Tooth?
guy. Sweet Tooth, yeah. It's It's weird because I don't expect the Will Arnett's voice to come out of that character, but
It works.
but it's fun, and I like it. It's a fun show.
You're right. I mean, I haven't watched it myself, so I'm just referencing because Rod specifically calls out that Anthony Mackie is bad at doing comedy. So he says that his particular attempts at being funny were not good. That was his his opinion, but he still enjoyed the show and gets a lot of humor out of Anthony Mackie's performance. So
Oh, good. If you need it, I can hook you up. I have a subscription.
And Alex is in the chat. Yes, Alex, I believe season 2 is already out now. I think it's on the Peacock Network.
Yeah. It's started. It's coming out weekly right now.
Yeah. So there you go. And lastly, before we get into the main show, did want to again, we mentioned it last week, but I just want to call it out again because it is our 12th anniversary. So happy anniversary to Transmissions Podcast. We released our first episode on August 13th, 2013. That's why we are such a lucky show and have had so much success and luck over the years because we started on August 13th, 2013. Now it is August 13th, 2025. So according to my math, that's 12 years. So congratulations to us.
This is the Silk anniversary.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Spicy.
Okay.
Traditional to get a silk-based gift.
Okay.
Happy anniversary, Charles. Happy anniversary, Jeremy. Oh, no, he's not here. No.
No, you've got me.
He wasn't feeling well. He took a sick day. He's okay. He still loves us. He couldn't make it. He was going to be here. But he's not feeling well. But shout out to Jeremy, the founder of Transmissions Podcast. He is the founder of Transmissions Podcast. It was his idea. He started everything. So,
It's true. Yep, it's true.
We love Jeremy, and we will see Jeremy again, hopefully next week. All right. Now let's get into the show. We're going to start off talking about some toys with some quick hits.
All right, and we're going to start off the week by talking about Newage and their H74 Cho. This is a Legend scale 6-shot, and I just want to say this thing looks fantastic. I've been a sucker for 6-shot forever, and it's just one of those figures that in its robot mode just looks like a kick-ass figure to mess with. And this Legend scale figure from Newage has all kinds of articulation, including an ab crunch. And with that, you're going to get all 6 modes as well. I'm going to assume you're going to get the secret 7th mode. Who would make a 6-shot without the secret 7th mode? So yeah, this thing looks fantastic. It's we have really no information on pricing right yet, but I'm gonna imagine it's gonna be in like the $60 to $70 range. I'm just gonna take a quick peek here and see if I can't find it on one of these sites. These things tend to pop up for pre-order pretty quick.
I did go looking for it. I didn't see a price up yet.
Yeah, I don't see one yet either. So I'm going to assume that it's not up for pre-order yet as of recording. So yeah, it doesn't look like it. But no, this thing looks fantastic, and I'm thrilled that they're making something like this.
I love that it comes with a hand holding a drink from the Headmasters anime. Like, I know that Newage does this kind of stuff a lot with like episode callbacks and whatnot, and a lot of companies do. But it's just the pose in that image right there is just perfect. I love it.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, and you need to remember that this is Newage, so this first release is going to be like the toy release or maybe the animation release. I can't remember what they do first, but there's going to be like 40 different releases of this thing. They're going to come out in all different kinds of colors. They'll make up some kind of like shattered glass color scheme as well. They'll do it in 4 or 5 different, clear plastics. And there's going to be a bunch of different ways to get it. I'm hoping they do a
great shot.
Oh, know they will.
Yeah, but hardly anyone actually does a great shot.
Yeah. Now that they have the mold, they will, obviously.
Because Newage makes everything. Yep. They will make every variation possible.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they actually sell out of all the variants they make. Like how much? It seems like they must do well because they keep doing it. But I can't imagine for the shattered glass variants, how many people are buying those ones compared to just the regular standard variant.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be somebody out there who's just a sucker for the shattered glass stuff and buys everything, right? So,
I mean, the shattered glass stuff seemed to be somewhat popular when Hasbro was doing it. So I imagine there's got to be fans of it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next up, we've got Wave 4 of the Galaxy version of Blokees. So Galaxy version Defender Wave 4. And these are super deformed chibi style Blokees. And it's a good little mix here. So we've got Dinosaur Grimlock. We've got Rodimus Prime in robot mode and in vehicle mode. We've got a Blitzwing, a Scourge, I guess it's Scourge and not a Sweep. A Hound, a clear, like a translucent Hound, a Shattered Glass Megatron, a vehicle mode Starscream, vehicle mode Wheeljack, as I said, vehicle mode Rodimus Prime, and vehicle mode Brawl, Combaticon Brawl. So maybe that means Combaticons and Bruticus are in our future here.
So these are front of it looked like a hole.
Yeah. So, these look really nice. I mean, these are, it looks like, we've got Rodimus with a Matrix with a blast effect here, opening the Matrix. These are all real cute. Of course, there's a chase figure that's a flaming Rodimus here. So that's, if you're into the chasing blind boxes, I guess, you can search for this. I think that it's probably a dangerous thing to do, spending a lot of money dangerous on these things. Yeah.
But that's a sexy figure. Damn.
Yeah, these are really cool. Yeah. And the Grimlock, Dinosaur Grimlock comes with the apron and tray and glass from the Grimlock's New Brain episode of season 3. So, these are cool looking figures.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the Rodimus one, the trailer opens up into the battle platform.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Huh.
They have a video on YouTube as well. You can see they do a little stop motion animation of all the figures there. So, yeah, these are nice.
Next up, we've got a new release from Dr. Wu. Kind of a new release. This is their DWE04Y Prime Commander. This is a Micromaster Scale G1 Sentinel Prime. So this is a repaint of their Optimus Prime. It is done with the cab being yellow and blue with an orange faceplate, and it comes with an orange trailer. Basically the same figure we saw with their Optimus Prime, just done in this G1 style Sentinel Prime colors. Looks really cool. Dr. Wu does the Micromaster stuff, so it's really great if you want to pair it with the City Bots and everything and do kind of scenes with that. But the trailer does open up into kind of a medical bay kind of area with the little arms inside. But yeah, looks really, really cool. So if you're in for the traditional G1 Sentinel Prime look, there you go.
And another entry from Dr. Wu is a translucent version of their Ultra Magnus. So this is their tactical commander, DWE23T. And this is also a Micromaster scale figure and looks like a really nice looking Ultra Magnus. I believe that this figure, they already released this figure in normal colors, but this is the translucent version. It's got the cab turns into the Optimus Prime clone, and then the trailer becomes the Magnus armor. Looks really nice. So again, this is another. I mean, this is Doctor Wu, but they're doing all these different variants. So hopefully, this is appealing to different folks there.
I'm actually going to probably get this, not because it's clear plastic, but I missed out on the initial run, and I really want this because it's also rare that we get an Ultra Magnus with an inner robot, and one that looks this cool for, you know, the tiny size. It impresses me too, so I might just jump on this because of it.
Yeah, all this articulation for Micromaster scale looks really good.
Oh, you want to talk about dangerous, Charles? This is dangerous. You gave me the Flame Toys show with all the model kits, and I'm making shopping lists in my head. So, what we have here, this is on Facebook and Flame Toys on Twitter. This is their booth at the ACGHK 2025 event in China, and we got to see all kinds of new stuff coming from Flame Toys. We're starting with the Kuro Kara Curry line. We get an image here of a bunch of the figures, and then we go to the individual ones. We start off with the Rodimus, the Lost Light version. He's got a big laser sword. He's also got the crossbow, very similar to animated, but he is done in the black, purple, and blue from Lost Light. He's also got a screaming face, which looks really cool. And if we keep going here, there is another version of it with him armored up. And was this in the comic anywhere? I don't remember this.
I don't think so. I don't remember this.
Yeah, it's him with like big old chest armor, huge shoulders, a rad looking gun. I don't know what this is from, but this is a really, really cool image. I can't describe it very well, so if you want to check it out, I recommend checking out the images. But my favorite thing is it comes with the Rodimus badge. It comes with a little gold Rodimus badge in a clear acrylic case, and that is very, very cool. And then
Rodimus Star.
Oh, the Rodimus Star. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify.
Nope. You are the one who knows these things, so please correct me. It's the Rodimus Star. You are correct. But after that, then we have the IDW version of Ultra Magnus, and holy crap, this looks incredible. Big, beefy, giant shoulder tower Ultra Magnus. I think this is like his design from the big fight near the end of Robots in Disguise, or More Than Meets the Eye, right?
Yeah, More Than Meets the Eye. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were a huge fan of that, like, here's your big deluxe collector grade action figure. He comes with the hammer, his gun, and he is just armored up and looking super intimidating. It's very, very impressive. And more from IDW, because that's what Flame Toys does. Here's the IDW Cyclonus, and that's a pretty figure. He's got his sword. He has the one horn broken off. He's got extra swords clipped onto his side. Very samurai looking, very pointy. The wings, the horns, blades everywhere. It's a very, very cool looking figure. Definitely digging that. And then we get a great prototype of Atlas. And I know Atlas was in the comics, the IDW comics, but very briefly. I think he was murdered by Starsaber, if I'm correct. But
yes. No. Was it the other guy, Tyrest? Or no?
Tyrest.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It was a while ago. But Atlas wasn't in the comic very long. But we are getting a Karakuri Atlas. This is a great prototype. We can see him with his sword, his gun, and I believe that is the shield part that like his original toy would have come with. But it's looking cool and edgy, and very, very of that design. But then we move on to the Furai Action. So these are the action figures, more based on model kits and a little cheaper. This is Galva Convoy from Beast Wars 2nd. So this is the Lio Convoy, but done in the colors of the Galvatron, so pink and purple, with a couple of also slightly different features. The tail done up to look a little bit more like Galvatron and whatnot, but I mean, it's still got the cloth cape. It's a very cool figure. I love the model kit for this. I love this design. Very kind of regal looking, and in the purple and pink and everything. It's very, very cool. But then we move on, and then we get an actual Beast Wars Megatron. This is the first version of Beast Wars Megatron. Their style in the Furai action. Big purple dinosaur. He's got his tail out here, but the tail splits open into a giant cannon. Looks very, very cool. They did do a model kit for this, so this is the action figure version now. If you don't want to build it and you'd rather just have the figure. Very, very cool stylized design. I dig that. But if you don't like Beast Wars, but you love Megatron, after that, we've got a Furai model of G1 Megatron. And
oh, nice.
That looks really, really good. I think this is the first time we're getting a G1 Megatron from Flame Toys. And while I do love like Blokees and stuff, the Flame Toys, their model kits are on another level, and that looks absolutely fantastic. Very posable, very stylized, but still very recognizable G1. So this is the model kit, so you will have to build this one, but their model kits are pretty color accurate, and you don't need a lot of work to make them look good, but you can if you want. And then another model kit, we've got the animated version of Optimus Prime, but he's also got like the wing backpack and the giant forearms. Like it's the armored up. This was the finale version, wasn't it? I think towards the end of the series.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's going to come with like the Ultra Magnus hammer and stuff. We don't see it here. We just see the robot with the forearm armor and the wing pack. He doesn't even have a faceplate. I hope that's an option, because Optimus Prime always needs a faceplate. I don't like my Optimus Primes with mouths. It's weird. But this does look really, really cool. And they nailed the animated style. It's super exaggerated, super thin thighs, but like exaggerated limbs. Looks very, very cool.
Animated, I reconcile that with animated Optimus being a different, younger character. So he was definitely more Orion Paxi. So
yeah. But I mean, I'm
allowing it.
He did have a faceplate. Like in battle mode, he would put the faceplate up. So
yeah,
I just want to see that for like action poses and stuff. Hopefully it's an option. Usually these model kits come with options. The next one up here is probably one of my favorites, though. We get a Bludgeon and a Bonsai-tron, and they're not the same thing, just different colors. They are distinctly different kits, and that is fantastic. Bludgeon is looking very samurai-esque, very Pretender style. I don't know what else to say. If you know what G1 Bludgeon looks like, just give it a sharper edge and a more anime style, and that's what you've got here. It definitely looks more organic than Bonsai-tron, because then Bonsai-tron looks more mechanical. Harder edges, not as curvy, shoulder cannons, comes with a gun. Everything's a little bit bigger and bulkier, and I love that Bonsai-tron. I want to get that Bonsai-tron because it looks so cool, and it's so neon and just very 80s looking, and I absolutely love it. So I'm really happy to see we're getting both of these, and they're different. But then what's not different?
The Bludgeon for me is really the standout.
I really like Bludgeon. It is a very cool looking figure, and I kind of want to get both, but the Bonsai-tron like stands out a bit more for me. But I'm also, I like the mechanical look, kind of gets me, and those big shoulder cannons just are awesome. The next up is two versions of the RC mold. So these are the Furai model RC. We have a regular version and the black version. I actually think these are out already. I know the RC is out. I don't know if the black one's out, but it should be out soon. It's just RC in, I think it was Combiner Hunters.
Yes.
That was her, yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's just mostly black, a couple of dashes of pink with the white face. It's cool. Not personally my favorite, but if you're in for an RC, they are posable, they are cool looking. The black one I do like a little bit more. I like that color palette on there. But I'm excited for the next one. As the second biggest Beast Wars fan on Transmissions, we get a Black Arachnia model, and yeah, give me some Black Arachnia. I would love to see them do this in the animated colors then too, because it's kind of got that animated feel to it a little bit more than the Beast Wars version, but that looks very cool. But that's just a great prototype. We don't see much else for that. Oh, but the next one's got me. I have to get this. We get a great prototype of a Fury model of Big Convoy from Beast Wars Neo. And he's got his gun. He's got the tonfas that like came out of his forearms. I need this. It's only a great prototype, but man, oh man, it's looking like 2026 is the year of Big Convoy because we're getting a model kit and a new figure, and I couldn't be happier. So,
hilarious typo there on the Big Convoy placard there.
Big Convoy.
Yep, that says Big Convey.
Big Convey, yeah. He conveys his immense size.
He conveys his bigness. And saving the worst one for last, the last one I could not personally care less about, but I know some people are going to be excited. We got another G1 model kit, and this is G1 Bumblebee. And
hey.
I'm sorry, Bumblebee is one of those really popular characters I just could not care any less about, and this looks really good. It's a very G1 style Bumblebee, and it looks very cool as a model kit, and if you want a G1 kind of animation style Bumblebee, you should go for this, because it looks really good. It's just not appealing to me personally, but it does look cool. He's got his little gun. I'm sure it'll come with extra hands, but that's very, very cool. I'm digging this, and man, oh man, like a lot of those model kits I want to buy, and oh god, I don't have the money for this.
My question is where are people getting them now? Because you used to be able to get them at like, hobby stores used to have them. Like, I know you guys have like Hobby Lobby there, but we have places similar to that called Michael's Crafts, and
we have Michael's here.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they would carry them sometimes here. We would also find them, like I would find them at the comic shop as well, but I don't find them there anymore. We would find them sometimes at bookstores. Like we have a place called Chapters, which is like I guess you guys have Kohl's.
We have Barnes and Noble. So I found some Fury. Okay. I found some Fury model kits at Barnes and Noble a few times.
Yeah, but so the question is are they still stocking those? Like those places, are they still getting them? Because the only other place I would think to find them would be the comic shop, and I haven't seen them there in a long time.
So I personally haven't been to a Hobby Lobby in a real long time because honestly, while they do run sales a lot, they don't carry a lot of current stuff. It's always a lot of back stock. Mm-hmm. The only other place that I have seen, I'm going to put this in air quotes, near me, that stocked these was Barnes & Noble, but the closest Barnes & Noble to me is over an hour away. I do not get there very often. Right. So if I buy these, there's a couple of model sites I go through to get like my Gundam model kits and whatnot, because truthfully, there's no one around here that really stocks those as well. But I'm also not in any kind of an urban area. Like like the closest places to me that would have any kind of real good shopping are over an hour away. So
yeah, I guess if you're already buying goddamn models, then you would have a line on where to get these things. Then
oh god, yeah. There's multiple websites. I actually typically go through Gundam Planet, which has an actual shop in Jersey that I will drive out to every now and then, just do a big stock up, and they carry the Flame Toys kits. So if I drive out there sometime, I might pick one up, but that's where I get this stuff.
But what about
Barnes and Noble is well, not in Canada, but Barnes and Noble is still showing stuff in stock at for older Fury model kits. So the RC at least is still in stock. Okay. You can order it online. I was Windblade, it's not in stock.
They got the Leo Prime though.
Leo Prime also not in stock though.
Oh, well, never mind.
Available.
I was going to say though, the other thing is when was the last release of a Fury model kit? Because I feel like there hasn't been a lot of news lately on any new ones that have come out.
Well, maybe that's part of my problem too, is that literally they just haven't been releasing them.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Right in. If you have a line on Furai model kits or Furai action figures, let us know where you pick yours up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last topic for quick hits.
All right. And this thing here, this has been something that I've been watching for a while. This is the Takara Tomy Adamas Machina AM-T02 Predaking. And we have official photos now. And man, this thing looks amazing. It's a lot smaller than what we were led to believe. I think this thing, we all thought this thing's going to be massive, but we got a comparison shot here with it next to its G1 counterpart. And if you've ever messed with a G1 Predaking, it's big for a G1 combiner, but for modern day combiners, especially third-party ones, it's not that big. So this thing here is going to be basically the same height. Wings wise, it's going to be taller, but basically the same height as G1 Predaking. So pretty small when it comes to a modern day combiner. But the detail on this thing is off the charts. So take a look here at some of these pictures. This thing has got articulation and detail out the yin yang here. It's crazy. Every figure here is pretty small, but that being said, the price is also reflective of the size of this thing. Pre-orders are live, and they're showing at basically it's in yen, so it's approximating out to about $325 US, and it's planning on a release of for March the 28th of 2026. So you've got 6-7 months or so to wait for this thing. But man, this thing looks amazing. There's a picture, Charles. This one here has just got me. 35, picture 35 is just, this is where I would want this thing to be sitting. God, I love that picture. Oh. That looks amazing. Oh my God, that looks so good.
That's actually the pose I put my Titan class one in a lot.
Me too. I actually have mine holding his sword in that position right now. But this thing, oh my God, it looks so good. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to have to try and find $325 US. But yeah, this thing looks awesome. Looks so freaking good. Incredibly articulated. Yeah. I'm over the moon with this thing right now.
I can't justify the price personally. Like, I can't spend that much on a figure, like even a combiner, but I mean, that's for what you're getting. While it's not huge, all the die cast and just the design work and engineering that goes into this, like, that ain't a bad price for a collector's piece like that. Cause like, just look at that. Damn.
I might have to sell
This
some.
even
the blood or something.
Even the individual figures look really nice. Like the individual in beast mode and in robot mode, they look really good.
Yeah.
I do love how big Razor Claw is though in robot mode compared to all the others.
Yeah, his scale is a little off because he's such an integral part to the combiner.
Right.
But,
I was going to say he has to be that big because, like, looking at the combiner, it's so cohesive looking in terms of the way it's shaped and whatnot that it's got to be on him to do that.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So, I mean, the lion is bigger than the rhino. So, I mean, it's a little weird.
Scale in Transformers is a fool's game. Even Hasbro can't get the scale right on their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we've seen the pictures of like comparison to how Bruticus looks compared to how his vehicles would look in real life. Like his space shuttle arm is like 4 times the size of every other figure in Bruticus. So no difference.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, that what shot you just got when, that shot there, you can see that the sword has got a place to holster on the back. Like a lot of these big Predakings, he's got to hold the sword or else it can't be held. And sometimes even these really big ones, they can't, if they hold the sword, it pulls the arm down. It's too heavy, right? So to be able to hang the sword on his back, it just, I'm gonna
There's
enjoy
an extra sword
these
there
pictures.
too. He's got an extra sword on his hip.
Oh yeah, a little.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Neat.
Oh, that must be. There's a picture of him wielding. Yeah, there.
And
cool,
there's all the weapons. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So good. So good. Yep. Crazy. Yep.
Yeah, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's all our toy talk for this week. Let's move on to trips to the store.
The Transmissions Podcast will return after these messages.
And Trips to the Store is powered by our merch store at merch.transmissionspodcast.com. So you can get all our shirts and everything there, and that helps out the show. If you want to wear some Transmissions merchandise and, give a little back, that, helps us out. I'm wearing my Boombox Man shirt from 2019. It's I'm Blaster now. Dr. Pants has got his Hasblab shirt on, and Daryl's got nothing.
No, he's
Daryl's got
clothes.
He's got a gray shirt with nothing on.
No, I've got it's the podcast in the sky shirt.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. You were in disguise. I couldn't see it.
I know.
the rub sign.
It's so good.
The rub sign was legit.
Pretty faded.
Yeah, so go merch.transmissionspodcast.com. So check them out.
I believe I'm the only owner of the Hasblab shirt currently.
But you don't have to be. If someone else wants to buy it, it's right there.
That's right. Deflate my ego. Make me not the only one.
All right, let's show off the stuff we got this week. I'm going to go first because I only have one thing or maybe two things, depending on how you count it. So I put in, I said earlier I was all in for those Transformers Timelines, Hearts of Steel, Evolution figures. And I put in an order I already got the Optimus Prime and Starscream. I showed them off already. I put in an order for the Bumblebee and Megatron 2-pack, and it already arrived. So here it is.
Damn.
Very nice.
Bumblebee
Very
and
nice.
Megatron. I have not opened it yet, but they are right here in the packaging. They look very good.
We know what somebody's showing off next week.
But yeah, I mean, the Megatron in particular is such an awesome design. I really like that Megatron design. So I can't wait to get that out and mess with it. So there it is. All right. We will move on to Daryl.
All right. Nothing new for me this week, but I do have some figures that I grabbed out of storage, just to have something to show. I don't think I'm pretty sure I've showed them off here before, but nothing recent. This is years ago I've showed them off because they've been in boxes for a long time. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is Cybertron Crosswise. I picked him up because he is a Bugatti Veyron, and I like that car. Not a huge fan of the Cybertron line, but there are some standout figures, but I do like fancy cars, and this is a fancy car. So, yeah. So he's a Bugatti Veyron, and yeah. This is also one of those figures that has a reused part, or I guess this might have been the original. I can't remember who came first, but this uses the flame blast effect, or water. I don't know what the hell. It's blue flame. That is the same one that's used in the Rodimus that is from the 2-pack. Rodimus. Yeah, Classics Rodimus. So Classics Rodimus probably, well, maybe not. This one probably came first still. But yeah, so this is the same part. So if you're looking for a part, you could always grab the one from this one or Rodimus, depending on which one you need to replace. But yeah. Next up, it's funny because Dr. Pants just mentioned it earlier. This is Black Arachnia. Animated Black Arachnia.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
So this is just a figure that I'm a sucker for original animated figures, purely on the basis of I have no idea how most of the transformations work. I look at this figure and I look at it and I'm like, okay, yeah, it looks exactly like the figure, like the character in the show. How the hell does it become a spider? And it does. And yeah, it's just one of those things that the engineering for the figures in this line were like incredible. So whenever I see a figure that I don't have, I pick it up just because I absolutely adore this line. So yeah. Shout out to Transformers Animated for being an incredible series. Next up is a figure or figures that kind of go together. And for being a standout in its line because it did not come from the previous line. This is G2 Dreadwing.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
He's a tubby figure. He's got a little weight problem, but he's also packing some serious punch up here on his shoulder mounted cannon. I do have all the missiles for this guy. This guy came with 1 billion missiles, so I keep him in a little baggie here. But yeah, he's fun. Yeah, a little stealth bomber in alt mode with him and his partner, which is what I have here. This is Smokescreen, G2 Smokescreen.
I love G2 Smokescreen. That was one of my favorite figures as a kid.
It's a fun figure and some incredible light piping going on here. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, really great figures, these two. And if you've never messed with this, Smokescreen becomes a little jet on its own and then slots right into Dreadwing. And they are a great alt mode together. Really fun transformation for both of them. And Smokescreen is one of those early figures with ball joints on the legs. So it's an interesting kind of transformation to see what they were doing with those things early on. So yeah, it's a great figure and a great duo of figures for sure. So I'm
suddenly realizing that I think G2 Smokescreen had a lot of influence on Energon Starscream because they're almost the same figure.
Oh yeah,
like now that I think about it.
Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of, if you've messed around with these figures, you're looking at them and you're like, okay, well, I can see where they got those, like the arm twisting out thing and then the legs kind of flipping down and sliding out. And I'm like, okay, well, there's a little bit of like engineering that they would have used in Tomahawk later on is here. And a lot of those like G2 Cyberjets, a lot of that's here, but it's bigger. So yeah, it's a fun figure to kind of look at. His face, I don't know if I can get a zoom in on this, but his face is just a straight up Optimus Prime face.
Mm-hmm. It is. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, it's a fun figure to have, and yeah, I'm glad I have it, and they're both in great condition. So, yeah, You'll often at the store you'll find one and the Dreadwing. You'll never find the smokescreen. It'll always be broken, but you'll find the Dreadwing, and it'll be torn apart. Something will be missing. Something will be broken off. Mostly the arms, but yeah. They're great figures.
I have a Dreadwing, but the cannon's broken off. So I sadly don't have my originals. I got those from somebody else, but you've now given me something else to look for at some point, Daryl. Thanks.
No problem, buddy. Yep.
All right, and we will finish up with Dr. Pants.
Okay, so unlike Daryl, I am a huge fan of the Cybertron line, and I will pick up a lot of things from there. I do love Crosswise. That figure is really cool with like one of the coolest car modes. I do love that figure, but I'm going to show off the two things I picked up at TFCon that I haven't showed off yet. This is Cybertron Quick Mix, which was a figure I really wanted. Big chunky guy turns into a cement mixer, and his cement mixer tumbler turns into a cannon when you plug the Cyberplant key in there, which I don't have on him right now, but it did come with a Cyberplant key. He also has a Minicon that's in storage right now because I have to redo the whole collection to get everything to fit, but I did pick this up. He is fun. He's big. He is chunky. Love it. From a similar time period, I also found GDO Springer. So this is the Springer repaint from, was it Tomahawk?
Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Literally Tomahawk. I just mentioned.
Yeah, that's why when you said that, I was like, that's who this is, right? So, I mean, I always wanted a Tomahawk because, in all honesty, there's a couple of those movie figures that look really, really cool. But when there's a Springer version of it, why not get Springer? Sure, he doesn't turn into a car, but he turns into a really cool little helicopter, and transformation's fun. He's got his little sword. He's got his missiles, so. Fun
People forget that the GDO line existed, and it was, I mean, at this point in time, it's probably close to 10 years ago now that it came out. And
longer than that, because it was before 2010.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. We're old. And each size class got 4 figures, except for the leader class size, which got 2. And
was it the Ironhide and Ratchet?
Starscream.
Oh,
Ironhide and
Starscream.
Starscream. Yeah.
Okay.
And they and some of those figures are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. There's a GDO Megatron at the store right now, which is a Voyager made out of the bludgeon mold from the Revenge of the Fallen. And it's just an incredible figure. You know, you look back on it and you're like, oh, you know, maybe it's not, but then you think, oh wait, it's a Megatron tank that has swords, and yeah, it looks awesome. So, and
the opening of the turret to be like the sheath for the swords and everything was so cool. It was so
very
cool.
clever. Yeah. If you ever find one of those, you definitely have to open up the turret to make sure, because a lot of times the secondary sword is hidden in there.
Yeah. I got 2 more things to show off. So I got a package. I actually think the package showed up the day after we recorded last week, so I couldn't show these off. But one of the things, I missed out on the first run, but I got him the second time. It's Studio Series 86 Magnus. And nice. I held off initially because the shoulders bothered me, because he looks just a little wide. But in the end, this is such a cool figure and such a cool Ultra Magnus. And he's big and he's hefty and the transformation's amazing. And you can dismember him, which is awesome. And also spring-loaded like chest to show off the Matrix. That's awesome. I love it.
All right, cool.
I love it.
Wow.
It's a very, very cool figure.
I didn't know you could dismember him. That's great.
So it was while I was messing with him, I looked and I'm like, that looks like a Combiner Wars port on his leg. And when I started looking, I realized, yeah, you can dismember him. You can take his arms and legs off. So
Sweeps, terminate him.
Yes, Drawn Quarter Ultra Magnus. But very, very cool. And I love how cohesive the car carrier is, that you can actually like get the cars on there and everything. So Very, very cool.
That figure pisses me off because I got suckered into buying the first release of that, which was the what is it, Kingdom Ultra Magnus or whatever, with all the Griggle painted on it. And then when they said, we're going to release the Studios, or Siege. Yeah, okay, Siege.
Well, they did a Siege one, and then they did a Kingdom one, which were very similar. The Kingdom one looked more G1, but then they did this, which is a completely different figure because the Siege and Kingdom ones had the inner robot.
Yeah.
There's no inner robot here, which pisses me off.
I mean, I'll trade you.
No. I actually... I gave up my Kingdom one because of this, and my Kingdom one had the upgrade kit and everything, but this looks better in general. I like Magnus with an inner robot, and it makes me mad when he doesn't. But, lastly, I have showed this off before, but he wasn't technically complete yet, but he is now. I give you my 7-figure combiner. This is Iron Factory's Lio Kaiser, now with Death Cobra. And, Death Cobra plugs into the back there, and he gives him wings. And if you notice, on the wings are all of the Breast Force animals because they give you storage points for all of them. So now I don't have to keep them in a bin. They're all there, hanging out.
So are those 6 wings all from Death Cobra, or they just
they can't? Well, okay. They're separate pieces that came with Death Cobra, but he brought the wings.
Gotcha.
But you can switch Death Cobra out for Hellbat because he was supposed to originally be Hellbat's spot, and he does come with the pieces to make him an arm, and you can put Hellbat on the back then, but I don't know, I kind of like him back there because, the wings are kind of like the helicopter blades and everything.
Sure.
But he is now complete, and he just looks cool as hell. That is a cool-looking Lio Kaiser, and I cannot be upset by that. I do have him using the weird combined weapon that takes all the figures like weapons and combines them into this axe scythe thing, rather than the electromagnet nunchaku, which I did put together, but it was a pain to pose, and this looks more intimidating. So, But yeah, I am thrilled with this. So I didn't get in on the HasLab. I've got a Lio Kaiser. I am happy. So
very cool.
That is all I've got.
All right. So that's it for Trips to the Store. Let's move on with the rest of the show.
We now return to the Transmissions Podcast.
All right, and we're going to finish up the show with a little bit of feedback. All right, we just got one bit of feedback from our YouTube. So this is from 2 weeks ago from the B++ team episode. So this is feedback from Saber Gunner 1. And they say, Mike, I am going to push back a little about the Pretenders. The Bomb Burst and Iguanas are good, but in my opinion, the smallest Pretenders should be deluxe class. Otherwise, yes, I agree with Dr. Pants, more Pretenders. So, yeah.
Yeah. There should always be more.
Vote for Pretenders.
I don't know why they don't do more of them. Like, and like, I don't know. The one they always do from the Autobots is Metal Hawk. We didn't get Metal Hawk in the States. Stop. Like, I appreciate it. We have a good Metal Hawk. But give me the others, please. And don't make them core class. Because, okay, now Saber Gunner and Mike both said Bomb Burst was good. No, he sucked. That core class figure sucks. I want a deluxe one. I'm done now.
All right. No, it's hey, we brought you on here for the pants rants, so we got to get one. We got to get one in every episode.
Well, there you go. There's my one. Make Pretenders great again.
No, wait a minute.
Sorry. Yep, I realized it when I said it. My bad.
All right. Well, that takes us to the end of this episode of Transmissions. As always, at the end of every episode, we give a shout out to our Masterpiece Donatrons. These are the folks who continue to support the podcast at our highest level on Patreon and PayPal, and that's why we give them a mention in every episode. So thank you Once again to John Good and Steve C. You guys rock. You're awesome. Thank you so much for continuing to support the show. And Dr. Pants, thank you again for hanging out with us this week. And, why don't you tell everyone where they can find your stuff online?
You're watching this, there is a link right below my name here. And if you are not watching this online, and you're listening to it, it's in the show notes. There is a link tree to Nerdstrodamus. That'll send you to all the links where you can find us. We're on all the social media, but we're mostly a YouTube outlet. That's where you can find most of our stuff. We have also been podcasting lately. We have done multiple episodes in the past, but I think so far we've done 2 or 3 back on track. We're recording our other one sometime during this week. So check that out. We talk about gaming news and stuff like that. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks again for watching and listening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.